Vampire. Can't show you my teeth. So what I mean by that is basically to be called a vampire means that you're not human. And when you go beyond the human limitation, you basically you can be named as alien basically because you realize you are all things. You realize your full potential. You realize there's a solution to every problem. You realize you can be all things, you can do all things, you can have all things, you can say all things. So once you realize that, you basically you become all things to all people. And let's say someone's had dreams of a certain type of person or fantasies or like they've been looking for this type of person, and the vampire basically is able to fulfill everything they've wanted in a person, like their characteristics, what they say, how they say it, what they do, why they do it. And that's why I call this "can't show you my teeth," because when a vampire bites a human, that person becomes a vampire also. So it's a metaphor for basically when you break the human limitation and you become all things. Once you interact with someone and you showcase that you're all things that they've ever wanted in a person, they basically they can't they can't go back. They can't go back to the average person because you've broke the limit of what they thought um, their expectancies out of life would be. You've gone beyond it, and for you to be all the things that they've wanted in someone, they're not gonna be able to tolerate anyone but you. So let's say like you made a girl your girlfriend, or you was a woman and you made this guy your boyfriend, and you show them that you're all things by being all them things at the right times. They're gonna become addicted to you. They're gonna fall in love with you. They're gonna look up to you. They're gonna respect you. So the whole point is that when a man that is all things makes his woman all things, and even all sexual things as well, all her sexual fantasies, how can she really go back to a guy after him that isn't on that same level? It's basically impossible. So the negatives of it is that you're not even you're not even trying to, like, you're not manipulating people. You just realize you're all things. So that means all characters are you. You're never out of character. But to the average human that has an ego and this image that they try to uphold, basically they've they're stuck in a set of moves, a set of reactions, a set of words, a set of personality. So when they do anything outside of that personality, they almost can't accept it for themselves or allow themselves to do anything out of character because they don't believe themselves to be any more than the character that they are. So they'll never be any more than Jack from up the street. But when Jack or Julie or Juliet realize they are all things, that's when the limit's broken. That's when the story begins.